Am I being a hater? Like, am I just biased? Or does this look freaking weird? You look at the swatches, they all look like they're essentially the same color. Like, they've got a little hint of undertone, but the deeper the model's skin tone, like, you can't even tell that they're different. So that's a thing. But girl, okay, let me tell you this. Let me hold your hand while I tell you this, L'Oreal. My friend, welcome back to the What's Up in Makeup product report. Before we get started, I do want to let you know that the links down below may be affiliate links, and if Honey doesn't steal my money, I may earn a small commission from your purchase. I'll link a video down below about the issue with that.
Honey hasn't just been scamming you, the consumer, they've also been stealing money from influencers, including the very ones they paid to promote their product. And I'm not just talking about a few bucks here. I believe the scam has likely cost content creators millions of dollars.
I have uninstalled Honey from my computer. I'm no longer using it. I've been promoting Honey unsponsored for literal years, and we just found out that they've been most likely stealing from all of the influencers. So I will link the information on that down below. But if I'm allowed to keep my affiliate commission, the links below might be affiliate links. But anyway, let's jump into the top interesting makeup releases for the past couple of weeks. So we're starting off with Huda Kattan. And I will never take away from Huda Kattan that she is a fantastic marketer. So she has a new product coming out. It's actually just one new shade. So this was followed by people trying to create this product on their own, and Huda just being like, nope, that's not how you do it. Nope, that's not it either.
Oh my God, what is that? What is that? Oh my God, Joanna, you are too funny. I'm gonna send you the press kit so you don't have to do this anymore. Oh no! This is not it! It's not that. I swear it's not that. You're so cute. I see you. Let me send over to you what I used so you can play for it for real. No! It's not eyeshadow. We need to launch this as soon as possible because I don't want people putting purple eyeshadow underneath their eyes. You guys are too cute. I love you guys. Sage, I'm sending this over to you. Check your inbox. Give me your address. I'm sending it over to you ASAP.
But then on December 29th, Huda revealed what the product was because an influencer allegedly guessed it. His name is Sean Anthony.
Oh my God, what is that?
My Filipino baddies, it's time. The time has come. Huda Beauty is about to come out with an ube setting powder. This is our time. This is our time.
Sean! How did you know? Ube is one of my favorite things in the whole entire world, and I love the Filipino culture so much. So many of my amazing Filipino colleagues introduced me to ube, and now I'm obsessed, and I want the world to be obsessed with it. And Filipino baddies, I love that. Rise up. It's your time. Sean, I'm sending it to you. You know I'm sending it to you. But how did you know? Who told you? Do you have somebody on this side? Do you know somebody at Huda Beauty who told you? Tell me. Tell me. Who was?
This is the thing. It is human nature to want to be seen. But with so many cultures all over the world, it's hard to have specific cultures be highlighted because you don't want to exclude people, but also you want to include people. And how do you know which communities to include? And I think that a lot of times the cosmetic industry defaults to not being specific as far as cultures they're giving a nod to. But I do feel like this nod to Filipino culture is absolutely genius. It's not just people who are Filipino that are interested in this product. I have seen so many different people that are not Filipino trying these products out. Let me tell you what they are. The upcoming limited edition ube products are about to launch. They include the ube birthday cake setting powder along with two other products, the ube cream blush filter and the Baby faux filter lip gloss. The new powder, and this is going to be key, and what she's communicated over and over again, is that it is specifically made for medium to tan skin tones with olive or warm undertones. Its purpose is for shine control and long-lasting wear. And I love that she keeps saying this over and over again, because she's not saying, hey, this product isn't for everyone. She's putting up the grid to say, okay, this is just one shade of my setting powder. But if you look, you'll be able to find the one that might match for you, because you know what some people have been doing lately is they've been trying a product that was specifically not made for their skin tone and then saying, oh, this doesn't work for me, this is terrible. Well, it wasn't made for you. So she's being very, very clear up front, which hopefully will minimize any drama of people using the product incorrectly or using it on a skin tone that it was not meant for. This particular collection was inspired by Huda's connection with Filipino culture in Dubai, which is where she lives. She says she lives around a lot of Filipino people and she loves ube. It's something that she eats ube birthday cake every year for her birthday, and she has for a few years. If you're interested in these products, Sephora will have them on January 9th. They'll be on Huda Beauty's website on January 10th. Okay, so I'm trying really hard not to go hard on the new owners of Halo Beauty, because what happened with Tati and Clark Swanson was not their fault. Yes, it looks like they bought the brand knowing the history. I mean, how could you not know? Like, why would you spend however much they spent on a company and not at least research the brand? Like, I don't know. But I'm really trying not to be super hard on them. But this ad, y'all, this photo. I'm sitting in the salon chair getting my roots done, and I'm sitting there, and I've got the goop on my hair, and I'm flipping through my phone, and I saw this ad, and I was like, am I being a hater? Like, am I just biased, or does this look freaking weird? So my stylist wasn't there, but on the other side of, they have like, stylists that are like paired up in duos. So the other stylist, she had just finished with her client had walked away and she's just casually cleaning up. And I was like, do you mind if I ask you a question? I'm looking at this and I'm wondering, and I tried to be as neutral as possible. I'm wondering if this ad would sell you lipstick. And I showed it to her and she was like, absolutely not. She's like, that's weird. And I was like, isn't it weird? Like, what? Okay, so I know it's weird to me. What is weird to you? And she was like, well, the biggest thing is how wide her mouth is open and her teeth. And the teeth and the big lipstick and how square it is on the side, it just looks weird. And I was like, and you know what's getting me is that the way her lip line is just not attractive. It's just not a good pose. Because this is the thing. This undisputably is a beautiful model. She's gorgeous, right? It's whoever told her to pose like that's fault. It's not her fault. She's beautiful. There's nothing wrong with her lips. Her lips are supposed to look like that. It's the fact that someone made her do that and then they thought that this looked good. It's just, I feel like at every turn, like I'm like, come on, you can do it. Like, even though I had issues with how things went down with Halo, like, it's not Mahir Sethi's fault, right? But it's like every time I turn around, there's something like this where I'm like, girl, what are you doing? Come on. Come on. I mean, she has this brand Luscious in Pakistan that is like one of the most major makeup brands in Pakistan, right? And this is not good. It's just not good. It's just one thing after another. By the way, there was a question in the comments underneath that Instagram post. Somebody was like, where are the shade names? And I think that's a really important point, because as you flick, you can see the images of the swatches of the lipsticks, but there's no mention of shade names anywhere. Like, even since that they talked about the lipsticks, they just haven't talked about shade names. So if you were curious about the shade names, you can go over to their website and they do have the shade names listed. They're pretty typical lipstick names. I mean, it's like Rose, It's not super duper exciting, but whatever, it doesn't need to be. If you are interested in trying True Luscious lipsticks, which is the company that they say acquired Halo Beauty, if you're interested in try these, they are $22 each. They are available on their website now. We all know that fragrance is popping right now. It is popping. And it wasn't just the holiday season, because the winter holiday season is notoriously a time where fragrance sales go up, right? But this has been going on. Like, fragrance has been hot, and it's really hard to get your fragrance fragrance because people know that and they're releasing more fragrance. It's hard to get your fragrance to stand out. Valentino is trying to get their fragrances to stand out. They just released them. They're hoping that that brand recognition and that want for luxury is going to push these to the forefront. The collection features 7 fragrances, combining classic notes like florals, musk, and oud with Italian twists like cappuccino accord, Calabrian citrus, and olive wood. Of course, the Valentino prices, we've got $165 for the 30 milliliter bottle and $330 for the 100 milliliter bottle. Their packaging is supposed to be that luxury Valentino feel. They have the studded caps on there and also hand cut fabric labels. Some of the fragrances that they say are the hero fragrances of the line are the L'Innocence de l'Air. It's a daytime fragrance with rose and citrus. There's also Punk Romantic, which is a bold evening mix of vanilla bean and earthy olive wood. Now, according to the brand, the collection emphasizes daring combinations of gender-neutral themes and personal storytelling, such as Club Couture's modern blend of fig and patchouli, and the behind-the-scenes nostalgic notes of hazelwood and iris. So that is available on the Valentino website right now. I have a question for you. Do you always remember to get your Sephora birthday gift? Because I forget all the time. I think I'm probably at like maybe a 50 or 60% accuracy since I started doing this back in 2012. I don't think I was even really shopping Sephora back then. Anyway, I've been doing this a long time and I don't get my birthday gift about halftime. I forget to get it. But if you are a Sephora birthday gift person, this looks like it's a year to make sure you get it because there's some really good little kits that they're giving away that you have a choice of. Now, in order to get one of these, you just have to be signed up for their Beauty Insider program and put in your birthday. That's it. You don't have to spend even $1 to get these birthday gifts. But there is one little thing in there that I'm going to add in just a second as I tell you what the choices are. So we have this year the Makeup by Mario Dream Lip Kit. There's also the Summer Fridays Self-Care Celebration, Laneige Hydration Heroes, Amika Bye Bad Hair Days, or just one Bye Bad Hair Days, Kerastase Luxe Hair Duo, and Juliet Has a Gun, which is a perfume company, main character moment. Now, if you have VIB or Rouge status, meaning that you spent more money than God, no. Meaning that you spent more money than just, a casual shopper at Sephora. You get additional quarterly gifts as options. They'll be available starting with the January to March gift. This is from Skin Fix. It is the Radiant Skin Set. Now, I do want to point out, if you want to know more about these, there is a fantastic Reddit post over on the Sephora Reddit. The user's name is jpanda2, and they broke down everything, all the values of everything, which one's better, which one has the highest value compared to the full sizes. All that's broken down over there. So I will link that down below in case you want more details on that. It looks like, according to those calculations, the value of these gift sets range from $16 US or $22 Canadian to $37 US or $50 Canadian for the free set. Like, that's pretty amazing. It does look like, however, that points offer where you could trade it in for points instead is no more. So that kind of sucks for people who like that perk. Now let us, my friend, talk about lip gloss. Lip glosses, lip oils, lip balms took over 2024 the way that blushes, cream blushes specifically, took over 2023. Just lip everywhere. We are carrying those in the new product releases into 2025. Lots of those releases over the past couple of weeks. We have from Makeup by Mario. They claim that their product does all of the things. It is the new SuperShine lip gloss. They say it acts like a gloss, a balm, and an oil, all in one. There's 11 shades, but honestly, like a lot of these things, and I've noticed this, if you look at the swatches, they all look like they're essentially the same color. Like, they've got a little hint of undertone, but the deeper the model's skin tone, like, you can't even tell that they're different. So That's a thing. Nars is also going the lip oil route with the Afterglow Sheer Hydrating Lip Oil. That comes in 4 shades. Those are $28 each. Another new lip product from Too Faced this week. It's called the Pillow Balm Hydrating Lip Treatment Lip Balm. Comes in 6 shades. Those are $26 each. And also another thing that's happening right now is that brands with successful lip lines are doing shade extensions, because why wouldn't they? We have Henrikson, who his Pout Preserve Hydrating Peptide Lip Treatment, that has become very popular. There's 3 new glimmer finishes over there: Citrus Shine, Lingonberry Jam, and Creme Brulee. It does look like the Creme Brulee is currently sold out though, but you can get all the other lip treatments for $22 each at Sephora. Topicals has added another shade of their Slick Salve Glossy Lip Balm for soothing and hydration in Acai. That's the new shade. Those are $16. Summer Friday, who kind of set all this off, in my opinion. I feel like they were one of the first ones to like really blow up with this. They extended their shade range for their Dream Lip Oil, which isn't the product that had blown up, but they expanded to other products. There's 4 new shades: Bare Sand, Rosebud, Midnight Berry, and Warm Beige. Those are $26 each. And of course, Sephora collection is not going to let people do things without them doing it as well. So they have also launched their Gloss Hydrating Longwear Lip Gloss in 10 high shine shades and 11 glimmer shades. Those are $14 each. Moving off of those main websites, moving over to ColourPop, they also launched a balm this week. This is the Fresh Kiss Glossy Balm. They're $10. There's 8 shades. They do all have unique scents. They did send these to me in PR, and I'll talk to you a little bit more about that in PR Purchase Product of the Week, which is when I show you what's on my face today. But that particular product, just so you know, there isn't a ton of variation in the actual shades when you apply them. They sheer out pretty good, just as a heads up. If you're looking for something a little more classic, Revlon has relaunched their Super Lustrous Glass Shine Balms with 5 new shades and 5 best-selling shades. They're available now on Amazon for $12 each. And this is when things take a little bit of a turn, because I do see in my crystal ball, in my magic mirror, whatever you want to call it, I feel like the high shine lips are going to take a little bit of a back seat to that soft lip look, that original like M Cosmetics cloud lip look, like that K-beauty softness rather than the glossiness, like that comfortable velvet look. And that is where YSL is going this week. They have released the Inks Blurring Matte Liquid Lip Stain. So those go on like a softness, but then they leave a stain behind. They're $48 each. Also, we have CoverGirl coming out with a similar product. This is the Outlast Forever Velvet Pigment Matte Lipstick. Those are $12 a piece, and there's 12 shades available. I really do feel like that plush lip trend is going to take over this year, but we'll just have to wait and see. Another trend we are not letting go of this year is glowy skin. Not necessarily just highlighters, but skin tints as well. Anything that gives a subtle glow. The most popular, well, not most popular, but the product that I've seen the most talked about recently that fits this category is the new Urban Decay products. They're called the Face Bond Luminizer Waterproof Glow Drops. So smart to build on that Face Bond name, because I know that that foundation sold super well. So there's 8 shades in these glow drops, and they are $34 each. The second most talked about that I personally saw was from NYX. These are the Buttermelt Glaze Skin Tints. And again, they're building off an existing line, those Buttermelt blushes. I don't think NYX is going to let Buttermelt go anytime soon. They're $16 each, and they come in 10 shades. And again, this is a skin tint. This isn't a highlighter product, but it's supposed to give you that subtle glowy skin look. Very similarly, that I didn't hear anything about until I was doing research. This is kind of wild. L'Oreal launched a very similar product to the NYX one. It is the Lumi Le Glow Skin Tint. They're $17. They come in 16 shades. But girl, okay, let me tell you this. Let me hold your hand while I tell you this, L'Oreal. What is that jump? What is that jump? Like, why do we have the this one's for Gloria George shade and leave out an entire gradient of people? Like, That's you did not understand the assignment, my friend. This is not like there's nothing between there. Like nothing. There's nobody between there. Just odd. That's an odd choice. Anyway, moving back to ColourPop, they also released some glowy products over the past couple of weeks. We have two of them. There's a highlighter and then there's bronzing drops. So the highlighter is called the Liquid Highlight and comes in 3 shades or the 1 shade of bronzing drops. All of those are $12 each. And Sephora also, they're trying to bring back face palettes, which haven't really been a thing for a minute. Do you like face palettes? Because I feel like I only ever really used 1 shade in them anyway, maybe 2. It was very rare that I used an entire face palette. So I think maybe that's why they dropped in popularity. But what they're doing to combat that is they are releasing them in 3 colorways so that maybe you'll have a palette that matches your skin tone better. If you want to try it, they're $22 each and they are launching on January 9th. Speaking of face palettes feeling dated, I am starting to feel more and more, and I never thought I would say this, but I'm starting to feel more and more that a lot of the eyeshadow palettes coming out just feel recycled. They just have an old feel. Like, for example, check out these palettes from Tarte. And I think I might have actually talked about these before, but they're so boring I forgot. So we're going to talk about them again if I already talked about them. They're $25 each, and they literally look like something that they released 10 years ago. There's no difference. Like, they look exactly the same. Like, I don't know what is happening. And it's not just their natural palettes, because of course natural palettes need to exist. It's the staple in any cosmetic line is a good natural palette. Everybody wants at least one good solid natural palette in their lives, but it's just the fact that they look exactly the same. It's just the same. I don't need to repeat myself because I'm being the same myself right now. But it goes beyond that because, like, okay, look at this Nars palette. Is that an ABH palette or is that a Nars palette? That looks like an Anastasia Beverly Hills palette to me. Also, this new Natasha Denona palette, that looks straight out of Makeup by Mario. What is happening? Like, can we not come up with our own ideas? Like, I guess it's one of those things, maybe they're fleshing out their range. Maybe I'm being too hard on them, but I'm just so bored. I don't know. And the thing, but let's be fair. Do I know what they can do to fix it? Absolutely not. I have no idea. So who am I to judge? This is a hard job. It's a hard job to figure out something new and fun and fresh and amazing and something that'll catch people's eyes. Like, I get it. I'm just saying I'm bored. But this is the question. This is the big question that I have is, are single shadows coming back? Because it looks like Sephora thinks they might be because they revamped their entire single shadow line. They're $8 a piece and some of them actually look kind of fun. So like, for example, this one is called First Light and I think that's super cute. So maybe single shadows are coming back. Possibly. In other launches, let's talk mascara. We have from Gucci, there's a new one called Le Magnétisme Volumizing Mascara. And then Tarte has a new version of their Lights Camera Lashes mascara. It's called the Volumizing Platinum Mascara. And that looks kind of fun. I don't know if it's any better. I love the Lights Camera Lashes mascara though. So this may be something that I would try if I was in the market for a new mascara. More ColourPop, lots of ColourPop, always more ColourPop in the world of makeup releases. This is their new Set It Up Primer. They also have a new setting spray. And I feel like with setting sprays, if you can get a good one to go viral, like I'm thinking one size, setting sprays can be a thing where people can find like a yes moment in them if it helps their makeup to last all day, the way that the one size claims to. I don't use setting sprays, but smart to have a setting spray because if it can do all of the good things, it could be a huge moneymaker for ColourPop. Another thing that may be more of a trend, like kind of circling back, is color correctors. So like what we were talking about with Huda Beauty, how that purple is supposed to be almost a color corrector for certain skin tones. I see that people might be playing more with color correctors this year, and Kosas is counting on that. They have new color correctors coming out on January 8th. I hear a lot of people talking about these, and again, they're nothing new. Like, there's nothing new about these, but I think that what it's about is hitting the market with the right thing at the right time. It doesn't necessarily have to be a brand new thing. It's just something we've kind of taken a break from and then bringing it back. And I also love that it isn't so hard on the bright color correctors, you know, the yellows and the greens and the pinks. Like it's taking us softly into it, which I think is a little bit more user friendly and a little less scary for people that have never used a color corrector. Now, this next product I think is going to just disappear. I don't think anybody's going to pay attention to this. Poor Maybelline. This is the Maybelline Lifter Sticks. I don't think we're going to hear about these again. I could be wrong, but I don't see contour products as being the product that's really hitting right now. So we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I don't think people are going to pay much attention to these, unfortunately, for Maybelline. Nothing really stands out with these. And then finally, I have a bone pick with Benefit because we've been here, Benefit. We've done this before. Let me get it. Benefit used to have this product right here. This is the brow micro filling pen. If you did not know, I have fantastic reaction time. I am the queen of whack-a-mole. I am so good at it. Like, something drops, I will most likely catch it. I don't know what it is. It's an odd skill that I haven't had. Anyway, so this got discontinued because it sucks, right? It is this, they sent me this in PR, but it's like, it was so lightly pigmented. I mean, it's old, but it was so lightly pigmented and it just didn't work. It was not good. So I think this is their reimagining of this product. This is called the Mighty Fine Waterproof Brow Pen. So it looks like what they've done is they've made the points tinier, which I think is really smart. Hopefully they've upped the pigmentation on it. And one of the big things drawback with this product was that it's thick. So if people have thinner brows, it's going to be a little harder to work with unless you turn it on its side. So this is going to be probably more for filling thicker brows, like in this like big space, if you have one, or maybe hitting that inner corner and like brushing it up. I don't know. I just hope that it's better than this one because this one sucked. All right, my friend, we have made it to PR Purchased Product of the Week. Today, we are going to talk about PR sent to me. I am so gourmand girls. I feel like there are certain indie brands that are standing out in that color cosmetics, not the natural stuff, but the colors that are not natural space. This company, Gourmand Girls, Blend Bunny, Bella Beauty Bar, like I feel like there's certain companies that are just really knocking it out. So we're going to talk about the Frozen Kiss palette. That is what is on my eye today. I'm excited to share that with you. We're also going to talk about, I did get some PR from some new companies. So I got this mascara from Queen Musia. I do have fake lashes on, but I'm going to show you what this looks like and what my initial first impressions are of that. I also got from Init Beauty Project. This is the Face Glaze Bronze Gel Cream. I've been playing with a bunch of different products like this and I have issues with all of them. Either there's not enough pigmentation or it's too shiny or it's too hard to work with or it dries down too fast. So I will tell you how this one works as far as bronzing goes. And you can see how it goes on to see whether you think it would be good for you. And then finally, we'll touch on this ColourPop Fresh Kiss Glossy Lip Balm. So without further ado, let's jump into how I did my face today.
Hello. All right. So first problem is I have a zit that won't go away, but we're just gonna move through it. We're gonna move through it. We're starting off with the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin. I'm just gonna throw that on real quick, give myself a little bit of a glow before I go into the Lisa Eldridge foundation. I love this stuff. I use shade 10. Now I just got this from Init Beauty Project, and I've been trying a bunch of bronzer drops, and y'all get mad at me when I don't mix it into the foundation. So we're going to do that. But I'm telling you, I feel like it always just blends in and doesn't do anything. So I don't know why I keep doing it because of peer pressure. That's why this keeps happening, but you'll see. So we're going to blend it with my Marc Jacobs brush that I've had forever, and I love this brush. R.I.P. Marc Jacobs Beauty. This foundation is so pretty. You can build it up to a more full coverage, but I like it to a light to medium coverage, which is what I put on today. So now I'm going to put the Face Glaze Bronze on top of the foundation, which is what I typically prefer, and it really does look absolutely beautiful. This is the look I was going for, just that light bronze glow. But one thing I love about this bronzer is that it's not really too glowy. Like, it's just a little bit, just a touch of glow, but it's mostly color and it is buildable. So it makes me very, very happy. Thank you so much to Init Beauty Project for sending this over. It's the first product I've ever tried by them. This is my Catrice Under Eye Brightener in medium. It is one of my favorite things on the planet. I love it. We're also going to do the Milani Eye Primer, which is a classic, and the fabulous duo of two Benefit products, the Precisely My Brow and the Fluff Up Brow Wax. We're doing that off camera, and 1, 2, 3, whee! There I am. It's all on now. Yay. This is the Typology Concealer, and I do have a sponsorship with Typology coming up next week, but this video is not sponsored. I've been absolutely loving their color cosmetics, and this concealer is going to help me take care of my little friend on my chin. Gourmand Girl's Frozen Kiss. Someone let me know that this is sold out, which totally bums me out because this is beautiful. I absolutely love it, but I'm going to be 100% with you. There hasn't been a Gourmand Girls palette that I have had difficulty with or had trouble with. There's color stories that I like better than others, but they're all amazing. Because I did use this palette, let's talk about what I used on my eyes today. So we're dipping into Frosted Kiss to kind of set up the base. It's this beautiful peachy shade, and it is buildable. So I set it up light, and then I just slowly built it up mostly on the outer corner. Now we're dipping into Thaw Out to kind of layer on top of that and in a little bit into the outer corner, kind of pop that up into the crease and flick it out, up and out, I should say, up and out to kind of lift the outer corner of the eye. This shade is also nice and buildable. All their mattes are there. It's an absolutely beautiful formula. This shade absolutely caught me off guard. This is the shade Dewdrops, and it is loud. It is bright, and it is loud, and it is shimmery, and it is too much for all over my lid. That is not what I was going for at all. Sometimes this works and sometimes it doesn't. This is the shade Solstice. It's the deeper purple shade. Sometimes when I layer it, it'll kind of dull the shine, but Gourmand Girls came through. That shine really does come through the Solstice, and it does give it more dimension. It's exactly what I wanted. But what this palette is missing is a shimmery shade for the inner corner. So I dipped into my handy dandy Too Faced palette that I use all the time. I realized that the brush I was using is an old AOA brush and it sucks, so I threw it away. It's like a 50-cent brush, if that. So I grabbed an old Luxie brush, which definitely worked much better. Now we're going back into the Frozen Kiss palette, and we're going to build that up even more with that shade Cold Snap. Again, flicking up and in, kind of making a triangle in that outer corner. I'm still stuck in 2018 with this technique, but I love it. I feel like it looks good. It gives me a nice little lift of my eyes and a little swipey on the side. If I had pre-planned, I would have used tape, but I never do that. I should, but I don't. Flick, blend, and then we're going to go back into Frosted Kiss to really bring it all together, and back into the Too Faced palette with that cream shade just to blend into my natural skin tone just a little bit to make it a little more seamless. This is a ColourPop eyeliner in Espresso, I think is what it's called. I can't find it right now. I don't know what the heck I did with it, but I think it's Espresso something. And I always just put this in the outer corner of my eye. I never go all the way across because I feel like when I go all the way across, it makes my eyes look a lot smaller. Just going on that outer corner makes my eyes look bigger, so that's why I do that. I don't know why I did this on camera. This eyeliner I've had forever. It's the Hendash eyeliner. It's freaking fabulous, but it is old and it's starting to dry out. So unfortunately, I had to throw it away because it's pretty dead. Now we're going to use that Queen Musia mascara, and just keep in mind, I have the tiniest, wimpiest little lashes ever, so it takes a lot for a mascara to make my lashes look amazing. I'm going to be 100% with you. This mascara did not do it for me, unfortunately, especially in that first coat. Once I get into that second coat, I can see it starting to build, but I think this would really do much better for somebody that already has lashes. You don't necessarily have to have the biggest lashes ever, but one thing I noticed about this is that it does not clump at all. Now they also sent over a lipstick that I was planning on wearing, but it is not the right shade for today. So instead we are going into the new Too Faced Fresh Kiss Glossy Lip Balm to set up the base. This is in the shade Wild Berry. It does have a nice little tint to it, but the lighter shades are not this tinted. I feel like this one is the most tinted of all of them. Just keep that in mind if you were looking at these. These are brand new. And I'm going to do the little eyeshadow trick into the Frozen Kiss palette into the shade Thaw Out. And as soon as I put it on, I was like, nope, this is not what I'm going for. So I'm thinking, how can I fix it? Well, let's go into Dose of Colors Chocolate Wasted, because sometimes that works. And it's a little dark. That's not really what I wanted either, but but maybe it'll work once I get the rest of my eyes on. So now off camera, we're gonna go into the spider box, grab some false lashes, and use a Ciate blush that they sent me years ago that I really love these blushes. I really hope that they survive having issues. And there we go, it's all on. And I'm looking at the lips and I don't really like them. So I'm gonna try the concealer trick, use a little of this Juvia's Place concealer, blend that out and see if it lightens it up a little bit. And no. No. This looks absolutely terrible. Bad choice, Jen. No. So we're going to take that off and we are going to start over again and put on an Old Faithful. This is a Too Faced lipstick that I should probably throw away because it's super old. It's in the shade Sweet Tea, but it is a staple in my collection. It's a lipstick that always works for me. And we're just going to go with that. I like it. It looks fine. Like, is it perfect? No, but I like it. So that's it. We're just going with it. Pulling the hair out of the bear ears and fluffy. I think it looks cute overall, except for that my lashes they're not really glued down. So we're going to give them a little press and now I think we're good.
I hope that you found that helpful. This is kind of my only way to review products at this point because I'm not really a makeup review channel anymore. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoy popping into the makeup review space just a little bit every once in a while, once a week, just for a couple minutes. Notable sales this week we have from Kaja. The 30% off site-wide end-of-year sale seems to still be going on. We also have from Sigma Beauty their Boxing Day sale, 75% off site-wide, plus an extra 15% using code VIP15. Over at Sephora, they're having their year-end sale with up to 50% off. It does end today. They have quite a few holiday gift sets over there. If you were interested in some of those on a discount, you might want to grab them. And also the Ulta Love Your Skin event is going on right now. 50% off daily deals on skincare. They're also continuing their Jumbo Love sale for hair products. Those are 45% off. And that, my friend, was the What's Up in Makeup product report this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you loved it. Thank you, as always, to the What's Up in Makeup Facebook hunters. They helped me find a lot of these things. Thank you for all of your submissions to our Facebook group this week. I appreciate you. If you missed yesterday's top news segment, I will link that down below. That's where we talk industry news and things that are happening with different beauty brands. That will be down there. I also want to let you know that I am still working on my deep dive on The Ordinary. That will not be up next week because I still have a lot of work to do on it, but hopefully it'll be up the following week. That is the plan. And with that being said, if you would like to hang out a little longer right now, YouTube should be recommending a couple of videos over here for you. Down at the bottom will be the last product report that I did. The top one will be one based on your current viewing history, what YouTube thinks you would like to watch. But if you do have to go, I get it. It is no problem. Thank you for hanging out as long as you did. Mad love to you. I will see you in a video very, very soon.